about that didgeridoo circular conversation?
No.
Stop.
I mean, that's how I like my didgeridoos.
This is when Colt knew this was coming and then started the stream 5 seconds after that. And I know that.
Welcome back to the Longshots filled with didgeridoos and didgeridon'ts.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi there.
Again, hello.
Tonight's gonna be fun. Maybe.
If by fun you mean Miow's going to be uncovering years of repressed, just awful thoughts. It's going to be great.
Years
All in
of
the first
repressed
20
awful
minutes.
thoughts. Yeah.
Yes.
God, we had way too much of that in the last season of Destiny. Don't need it anymore.
It's not a long shot session without some, like, repressed memories, right?
That's right. Oh boy.
Move that down just a tear.
You will notice this week that our DM Silent is live on the stream
Hello.
in his tiny little box in the bottom.
I had a discussion with Colt and was like, I talk with my hands too much. I need to talk with my hands.
So there he is.
Where Frenchie?
Our beloved dungeon master.
Dead
In the
fellow
flesh.
Frenchie.
I might be.
Prove it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on.
Look at that. We've got ourselves little stat blocks on the page. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Twitch is looking good.
I'm playing a little music, ominous music in the background.
There you go.
When things are ominous.
I feel like we need that in Discord. That's okay.
What?
I'll just play my own.
Yeah, play your.
I mean, I could put it in there, but I'd have to have it muted.
No, you're fine. I got it.
Then, of
I can
course,
satisfy
I have to be
myself.
muted on the other. Yeah. Can you?
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay. After dark. Immediately.
Not my first time.
not my first rodeo.
I'm sorry, but one-handed isn't one of the skills in D&D. You'll have to refer
I'm
to your
talking
sleight of
about
hand
left
for
click
that.
on some Spotify. I
What,
don't know what y'all are talking
finesse?
Could be a finesse. Ow.
about. Boom, boom, boom.
So, should I do a summary? We are live.
I mean, I was seeing how you guys were feeling. Everybody feeling good this week.
Yeah.
I'm glad to have everyone here. Did everyone enjoy their previous session?
Oh yes.
And then let's figure out exactly what happened. But before that, I want to make sure that I go in here and I click record, because last week I sent Colt down a terrible, terrible spiral.
I thought that was 2 weeks ago.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it
Little
was,
spiraling.
maybe it wasn't.
You'll have
Time
to
for us to
subscribe
get-
to find out.
You would.
Plug.
All right, Colt, the floor is yours.
Okay. Last week on the Longshots Dungeons and Dragons, the Longshots went into, sort of wrap up things and whatnot. Colt decided to write a few notes to a few people. One to the Tyrant of Mintarn, one to his friend Star the Elf, one quietly to Elian's parents. One burst into flames, his mum, and one didn't, his dad. With that all taken care of, meanwhile, Alias decided to place yet another one of her one of his classic long-distance phone calls to Asarak, and boy howdy, it went about the same as the last time. A lot of hemming and hawing, like accusations back and forth, and then finally the demigod Lich resigned and said, "Fine. If you want this, this is what you have to do." Much like a parent finally giving in to a whining child. Turns out Elian wants to fast-track souls to the home office, so all he needed to do was get a skull out of a grave. He decided to do it himself. But Ametrine and Radagast decided to tag along anyway, so they went to a graveyard. They decide, hey, you know what? We need consent. You know, it's the proper thing to do. So they communed with the dead to talk with the Dragonborn, dug up the grave, but didn't get the skull. Kind of just left it behind because, you know what? Hacking it off, that's just entirely too much work. So with that sort of long-form errand out of the way, they went to their own funeral / wake / snow crab leg buffet. They came, they went, they talked to a girl at the front desk, sent her to her death by encouraging her to adventuring, wholly unprepared for the world, and then went and to their own little party there. Lots of snow crab legs, but they learned some things. It turns out, Mintarn. Mystery is afoot. Perhaps a mind flayer ship has crashed there, according to intelligence gotten from Colt's friend with the white hair and green eyes, known as Star, Quinn, Riley, by many names. But what everyone does know is also one of Ametrine's lovers, and those two made out in front of everyone awkwardly. While that was going on, other guests arrived, including Celise's dad, Pumont, and then maybe some other people. But finally, one of the biggest surprise guests, Miow's wife. Ooh, boy. Oh, a little awkward, because as far as Miow's aware, she's dead. But apparently not. Maybe she alive the entire time. Maybe this is a result of putting things back together. We don't know, but hopefully we'll find out on this week's Longshots, Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh, where was the tail end?
The tail end was so expertly done.
I started to choke on some ice. I had to get out of the way before. Yeah.
Little do we know, Meow's wife fell asleep with just a strawberry sandwich. And he got confused and thought she was dead.
Meow's wife is also one. Meow's wife is also one of Ametrine's lovers.
Meow would have had to have been very drunk.
Like just covered in strawberry preserves.
He has terrible
Smuckers.
He has terrible tactile recognition. Welcome to Happy for Ace, first time viewer, first time chatter.
Talking about Fortnite.
I guess, yeah. You came to the wrong channel, but stay.
Fortnite's great. I played it the first time the other day.
No, it's not.
No, I actually hate it too.
Okay, good there. It's good for
I won
maybe
4
3
games in a
seconds
row
if you
last
wanna
night. I
have
don't know what you're talking
some
about.
Instant rage.
Wait,
So,
were we just talking about Fortnite? Sorry, my ADD kicked in.
Yes, we were.
It's the best game ever made. What are you guys talking
No.
about?
Oh,
It's even
boy.
better than Minecraft.
Okay. That's where you're pushing the line.
even better than.
Great intro by Colt. Thank you so much.
Yep, it immediately derailed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm getting it back. Like if we were like, you know,
That's just how she
we're off of it.
goes.
I'm back on it.
we're back on it. We back.
Back on it.
All right.
That's just how she goes.
So last we left, Meow had just gone upstairs inside of White Sails Trade Company, away from our party of fine folks, and instead has gone to talk to Burtrum Reynolds, our favorite salty sea captain.
Yarg.
While at the same time, through the teleportation circle, walks an individual with whom no one had ever seen before, who identified herself as Meow's wife. We now cut back to your shocked reaction.
Sorry. Oh, I got a piece of snow crab leg stuck in my throat. Ah.
Yeah, you're supposed to crack those.
Oh, no, I just, it was not enough butter. Oh, you are Meow's wife.
I would like to think so.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
you know, on the good days and the bad.
And sorry, we just know you as Mrs. Miow. And what's your first name?
I'm Anna.
Anna. Gotcha. All right, well, listen. I'm going to go get your rainbow and sunshine hubby in just a moment. Have some snow crab legs and whatnot. And I'm going to... Is Valhalla in earshot of me or eyeshot of me? I imagine you are.
Probably.
I'm going to, like, wave Valhalla over.
Yeah, Colt, what's up?
Hey, remember when how Meow told us that he has a dead wife?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, hard to forget.
Hard to forget. Yeah, apparently she just showed up, so keep an eye on her.
There's a ghost in here?
Not a ghost here. You see the girl over there near the snow crab legs and the crab ragoon? She says that
Crab.
the crab ragoon is very delicious. It's she said she's Meow's wife. So
Yeah, but has Meow confirmed this, or is she just some sort of weird fangirl?
I don't know. The thought of him having a fangirl is repulsive to me, but I think it is maybe, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna go track him down. Make sure she doesn't steal the crab or stuff. This might be a legitimate person.
Yeah,
Okay?
I do want to try the crab anyway.
Okay,
so,
yeah, please do.
I'm
Keep
down with that.
it on her. The horn jewelry
All
looks
right.
amazing on you, by the way.
Thank you. This amazing person picked it out.
Oh, all right. Wait, back to business. Okay. All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna head over and say hi to her.
I'm gonna go find Meow.
Okay, so as you walk away, I guess just sort of stealing a few glances, she's just standing there.
Yeah. I'm heading towards
Kind of like casually glancing around, but she raises an eyebrow towards you and she's like, "Oh, hello, I'm Anna."
Hi, Anna. I'm Valhalla. I work with Meow. Your husband, who you haven't spoken to in a long enough that he got very upset about the fact that apparently you're dead.
To be fair, I also thought that he and the rest of you were dead, so I sort of was
Yeah,
coming
but you
initially
were
to.
fake dead first.
Yes. Well, about that. Her eyes sort of shift down slightly, and then kind of raises back up, and she's like, What if I told you there was a good reason he remembers it that way?
I wouldn't believe you unless you had proof. But I'm interested in hearing the story. Anyway, could you just... I just want to get to the crab behind you.
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead. She sort of...
I grab the crab and I start munching on it, looking at her expectantly.
Wow, that looks really good. Are
No crab
you
for
hungry?
lying... ex-wives?
What?
At this point, some of your other dinner guests are just gonna be looking at each other awkwardly, like, "Ooh, what is happening?"
I'm just gonna say I'm waiting for the story. It better be good.
As she begins to tell her tale, we go upstairs to where Miow and Elian have been talking for the past few minutes to our Sea Captain Burtrum Reynolds.
Burtrum, you old dog of the sea, how you been?
Hey, Miow. He's beaming from ear to ear, just gives you one of those like full-on forearm like handshakes. Just
Wow.
That's
good
how
to
I
see.
envisioned it as well.
Have you been working out?
Oh, no, not nearly as much as you have.
They don't call this working out. It's just work.
Well, hey, whatever it is, it looks good on you, friend.
Thank you. So, surely you didn't come up here to just feel the breeze on your cheeks.
Yes, now that we're back on this Meow kind of looks side to side. Plane of existence. Assuming that he doesn't know anything about it, he doesn't really pay attention to those types of things as far as who's aware of our plight and who isn't. But he assumes that it's a secret, so he tries to be a little bit secretive about it. About that ship ride to the islands that we discussed a while back, is that offer still available?
I don't see why not. In fact, Adelaide has wanted me to extend another offer. This time with he sort of clears his throat and arches his back, stretches a little bit, and while he's like looking off to the side, this time with pay up front,
Out of character, actual money.
with actual. Well, he didn't say that.
Oh boy.
He's better. I like to think that I'm just kind of Miow and Burtrum. I think are taller than Elion, so I'm kind of imagining them like having this conversation, and Elion just kind of standing between them, just kind of like looking up like at the conversation, not really
I'm
understanding.
imagining you looking straight up. I don't
He's
know how
not
much shorter you are.
straight up, straight up.
That-
How tall? Oh, we have someone asking how tall is everyone in chat.
Meow is 5'11".
Elion's 5'6".
Oh, he's a little taller.
I would say Colt's 5'8"-ish.
Val is the tallest, whatever that is.
Why do you guys
The tallest. Maximum height for a medium-sized creature.
Yeah. Plus the horns.
You gotta add the horns.
Wait, do you look down at Colt then?
Yeah,
Huh.
for sure.
That'd be amazing.
Hey, you've always known Val was tall.
Okay.
What about Burtrum Reynolds? I'm assuming he's like the male Adonis of the story. He's probably like 6'7".
Doesn't
Dude,
he?
Bertram Reynolds
I'm a
is a
bit
solid 6'6".
Oh
I'll,
wow,
I'll
so he's
be like
not
a
much
little
taller.
bit shorter, just like a tiny bit shorter than Bertram Reynolds.
But with the horns,
But then with the
course.
horns, I'm taller.
And
But like,
Bertrand Reynolds looks roughly like Burt Reynolds, right?
Yeah, like pretty much exactly.
All right, so basically, for those watching the stream, exactly like this.
For those of you that will continuously watch, yes, but like beefier.
Nah.
Like,
It's
another one
a
where
big
he's
hat.
just
It's
got,
funny.
like, find another one where he's got still a mustache going on, but like just like slightly older Burt Reynolds.
Slightly older Burt Reynolds. Okay, I'll update that shortly. Continue.
Oh man.
That's not his name. It's
New
it's
follower.
Where's that animation?
Thank you.
No idea.
Nice.
There it is.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
there it is.
So, just a quick sidebar. I like to include deceased celebrities into my campaigns as characters. It sort of helps me have them live on. I really liked Burt Reynolds, and he now lives in the campaign world. He's a local sea captain.
I'm still waiting for Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, trust me, it's coming, but I have to really work up to that voice.
Okay, we got Ratatouille. We got.
What about Sean Connery? Has that
He-
happened yet?
He made an appearance in another one.
Yeah.
The day's
anyway.
mine. All right. Anyway. So, yeah, Meow's gonna kind of just chat with him about gaining passage on his ship again, because he's wanting to get back to the islands that was discussed with not Mittens. It was Mittens, right?
I believe so.
Mittens. We've met
Yes.
so many people.
That
Mittens
is
was the
that
one.
is Bertram Reynolds.
There you are.
Yes.
And yes. To be
Beautiful.
clear, you're speaking of the Moonshay Isles, yes?
If I'm being perfectly honest with you, I don't know. But I figure seeking passage with you, I'd find it eventually wherever it may be.
All right. Excuse me 1 second here, because I'm going to need to move the Neverwinter board and this board
Oh wow,
and
I forgot.
this
tabletop
board. Don't need the Tamriel one right now. There we go. Excellent.
I got you.
Oh, and a little bit of Skippy. And since we won't really be using this eastern portion of the map for the time being, unless you guys really travel, that's where I'll stick Neverwinter. All right. There is a cat interruption. Excuse me, kitty. I need you. Thank you. All right.
We are currently there. There's Neverwinter, just for reference. And Mintarn is down here. So we're here. Mintarn is here.
Woo. I do actually have a little red icon there. Look at that. That's
We
nice.
do.
I'll just put a big blue circle around it too. All right. So yes, he was indeed talking about the Moonshae Isles, the chain of islands southwest of the Sword Coast proper.
Beautiful. I wholeheartedly agree in character.
Well,
Because out of character, I also forgot exactly where it was. So
it's a wild place. Lots of weird happenings out there.
Burtrum, if I had a month's time, I wouldn't be able to tell you of all the wild places that we've been in the short time we've had together.
You could write a book and call it "Oh, the Places You'll Go."
Apparently, there's a book about us already. I
Yeah,
can't
speaking
read it,
of
book,
unfortunately,
down
but
know-
hopefully
here.
it isn't good.
I may have read a page or two.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Hey, can I
You know-
can I ask you about about that?
Yes.
Uh,
He starts just like doing the Bruce Lee on his nose thing, like, yeah, go ahead, ask me about that.
Boy, this works really well with Burt
I don't
Reynolds
know
on the
what that
screen.
means. Do you have something in your nose? No, just why?
He tilts his head back a little bit so you can look right up. He goes, I don't know, do I?
I don't actually. Rhetorical question. Did you read the book? Yeah.
I did, yes.
What were your thoughts?
Well, the plot was interesting. Some of the time changes were a little contrived, but overall, I found it to be an
Did you?
enjoyable read.
You know what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, if you're talking in particular about Colt being an orc, I mean,
No.
No?
I don't know if I have the strength to do this. What did you have any
Have you seen the cover?
Yeah, I have a copy of the book. I saw the cover, yes.
Did you have anything to do with the book at all by chance?
Other than
Not-
shepherding
not
you
just-
folks across the sea on an epic
Well,
adventure,
yeah,
no.
Epic, I wouldn't say so.
We
like
went
the
to a
thing-
whole other plane of existence. We saw
Yeah,
things that
that
mere
was-
mortal
that was-
people hardly ever get to see.
Well, first of all, plane of existence thing. That was a huge interruption of my work. So thanks for that. Secondly, I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore. You are an interesting person. That's me saying this.
Thank you.
No.
And right about this time is when Colt's gonna have walked upstairs.
Walk upstairs, open the door, see Ametrine and Star. Ha! Nice! Put your clothes on. Close the door. Go to the next door. Hey! How's everyone doing here? Everyone's got the clothes on. Cool. Meow.
Orc?
He's gonna shoot you for real. If you
The
keep
internal
doing that.
conflict right now in Colt's character.
He's gonna shoot you if you say that to him again. Especially since, and I'm like whispering, I'm like, especially
Bertram.
since the orc is better looking.
Bertram lets out a hearty laugh. Just ah.
Oh boy, that
Troll.
is funny. That is a good one.
I thought so.
I thought so. I do have one that's a little bit more funnier, a little bit more of a payoff. Meow.
Are you gonna shoot him?
What has two thumbs and their wife is here? You.
Oh.
Yeah, looks at his thumbs. Very confused.
Meow, I need you to just roll me a constitution save for the amount of weed you've been on.
Oh no.
Panic attack.
Oh no.
Oh god, it's a 13.
I'm freaking out,
The
man.
luckiest of all numbers.
Your two thumbs seem to be rocking back and forth just a little bit. They're not quite 4, but they could be.
There's someone named Anna here who claims to be your boo.
Upon hearing that name, I'm assuming Miow is at least sober enough to realize he's
Yeah,
never
absolutely.
told anyone the name of his wife before.
Yeah, 100%.
Meow.
I was just being funny.
Meow's. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So I mean, he did have that ridiculous joint before he walked over here. So, that is canon. Upon hearing Anna's name, Meow kind of stops smiling, stops laughing, and kind of looks at Colt. Who told you that name?
The lady currently probably eating free snow crab legs, talking to Valhalla, who I'm sure is babysitting her without any sort of awkwardness.
Just a quick cut to downstairs where she is just munching on the crab, staring, waiting for the story. Anyway, back upstairs.
I love the thought of Valhalla just eating snow crab legs. And, like, just dropping shells on the floor.
Yeah, holding the platter and refusing to let her have any.
Hopefully, like smacking and like crunching and like just
Oh, yeah.
very very loud too.
Horn jingling.
So Meow, Meow's heart sinks a little bit, and he looks at Colt and says, "You're serious, aren't you?"
Yes. I wouldn't come up here, interrupt.
Okay, Meow, as soon as he hears yes, just bolts to the door, like not like quite running, but also not walking, kind of like power walking without the weird arm movements. Just like he's got somewhere to be, but he's also not gonna run too fast because he's not
Okay,
exactly
well,
sober.
okay.
So
You know, okay, it's like, why am I the one who's like the meter and greeter at this, at my own funeral? All right, let's go see what this is about.
So yeah, Meow makes his way downstairs, and he's a little disheveled, to put it lightly.
I mean, like, compared to, like, usual?
Slightly more,
Oh, okay.
only slightly.
So then you are going to be on your way down, and that whole trip there, we flash back downstairs. Vel, you're snacking heartily on crab, and just to put it out there, the entire downstairs banquet, since it's now officially all just snow crab, it is just cracking crab, like fluid going everywhere. There's butter all over the table. It's getting messy. Looking out at all of this, Anna's just going to glance towards Valhalla and, well, it so happens that Miow married into a certain kind of family.
Oh, boy.
Ours. in our past may have had dealings with interesting folks, and one night I needed to adjust his memory of an event to. She sort of looks down the more that she talks. Just you can kind of feel a tinge of sadness drip off the last few words where she's like, it's if I hadn't, he would have remembered and stuck his nose in and probably also would have ended up dead. It was better that way.
So don't you think he should have been able to choose?
Maybe, and that's why I still came.
Does the name Yesenia mean anything to you? Just out of curiosity.
I mean,
Like, in relation to this whole thing of you being fake.
well,
Hopefully not.
Yeah, I just want to clear that air.
there was a
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Ezekiel Yesenia.
No.
Oh no!
This is
Fuck's
great.
sake.
Lovely.
Oh,
Well,
This is
no.
terrible.
But your best
I'm so
efforts
sorry,
now
Miow.
got involved
I'm
with
so
the
sorry,
Yesenias
Miow.
anyway.
Oh god.
my-
man.
But my grandfather knew him. He's got to be old and gray by now.
Oh
Oh.
no!
You
Oh.
wish. You
I wish he was dead, or on his way there, but no.
You know him?
We've met. Let's just put it that way.
And I assume Meow's power walking now down the steps.
I think I'm following behind.
Are the two of them within eyesight or eye shot?
As soon as you start
Glance.
coming down the stairs and jet your eyes that way, yeah.
Okay,
I'm on pound on the door with Star and Trade once as I go by.
Like, munching on my
Okay.
crabs as I talk like her. And what do the Yesenias have to do with you faking your death?
Well, nothing. You just sort of asked if I knew them or if they were involved
Oh,
somehow.
fair.
There's
Okay, well, I kind of assumed they would be. They're pretty evil.
there was a particular club my grandfather wanted to join, and it turns out it was a little bit more cult and a little less club.
Vampire cult.
No.
Undead.
Dragons.
Oh,
Ew.
still not good, but not the one I was thinking of.
As far as what Meow can see, does he just see Valhalla talking to somebody? Am I like seeing Valhalla's backside, or is
You
this
would be
kind of
seeing
like a...
Bell's back and Anna's face.
Okay. Meow is going to immediately draw his silver sword and start rushing at the two of them, and he's going to shout, "Vel, get away from this shape-shifting demon!" and just charge with his sword in hand. And as he's kind of running at the two of them, he plans to kind of push Valhalla out of the way, but as he's mid-run, he's kind of talking to Sword and asking I'll just role play it out.
Hey,
Sword, what do you see? Is this a demon? What? Help me out here. I'm a little at loss for words right now.
That is a human female.
Then it's a witch. And so Meow runs just it's a witch! No, Meow's
Val
running
is
just
gonna
full
be
sprint at
her-
this point.
Yeah, Vala's gonna be casting a spell for sure. Probably just she's gonna cast the command spell and to command him to stop.
Oh.
Or should I do that?
That's a good
What is
one.
that?
Good choice.
I
Well
don't know
played.
why I have both command and a suggestion, but I do.
Why not both?
Yeah, why not?
At this point, I'm assuming Meow's hair is going to start getting a little wild and crazy. like that one time at band camp. Um, when I turn into Super Saiyan mode, because he is very, very pissed off right now and very concerned for the safety of his friends.
Very.
Yeah.
I don't know if that
Well,
would give me any benefit here or not.
it's
How
the
does that
DC
work out?
17,
DC
where is
17?
it? DC 17 wisdom, maybe? Let me just double check. You speak it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, so wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
Okay.
And I'm just commanding you to stop.
Okay, that's a 7. However,
Only 10
I'm gonna
off.
I'm gonna use inspiration to roll again.
Oh, oh,
Oh my lord.
oh.
Oh, it's a
Burning the
15.
inspiration.
It's a 15. Did we use all of our banked inspirations? Because this is really.
Did you?
Well, you technically
I-
got one today from the
I'm
intro.
pretty sure I only used 1, and we had 3 banked total when we
So
fought the
you get
dragon.
2 more.
What?
Okay.
It was
Are you
DC
gonna-
17, so you still fail.
Yeah. I will go 2 more rolls then.
You have to.
6. I'm burning all these.
You
guys.
are. Oh boy.
Use it now. Use it now.
21,
Oh,
baby.
they are.
Wow.
That's
All right, so
terrible. You're just gonna
Miow-
kill your life.
Miow kind of just shrugs it off and just
What's
starts
21
running.
minus 4? What's 21 minus 4?
17.
17.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, so
That's
it still wouldn't help then if I did.
Break
my
out the
Still
job.
fingers.
Okay, never mind.
Miow is going to, I assume, reach the 2 of them and push Valhalla aside.
Snow crab
And
legs
then-
everywhere.
Bella's gonna be trying to hit you with the platter of crab legs that she has to put on top.
So, Jordan,
Just crab legs
the-
flying
No.
everywhere. She's going, no!
Dung.
so Jordan,
Stop!
Yeah.
seeing the commotion since I was at the the long table enjoying a tasty tankard of meat and some large delicious crab.
I thought,
Seeing Valhalla try to do the command, which she told me not to do, but she did it, so it must be okay. When Meow's mid lunge of the sword, I want to yell at him, "Drop!" and cast command on him.
Double command.
I
All
would-
right, I'm not even going to roll against this. Meow's going to drop the sword and grab her by the neck and by the
I'm
and by
telling
the
you
shirt.
to drop. I'm telling
Oh,
you to
me,
drop.
my
that.
body to drop.
Yeah.
Okay, like don't drop that down to now. Okay, I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
wisdom save. That's another 21. I
Wow.
resist.
Fuck.
Oh yeah.
All right,
See?
Meow's gonna grab his wife.
But before
One
you
hand
do,
on the
you're gonna
neck.
see a thorn whip go around. And Radagast is
But
gonna
wait, there's
attack.
more. All right, Billy Mays.
Why is everybody? Oh my
Well,
God.
wait, there's more.
I was gonna say-
As Radagast was talking to a plant, realizing it needed to be watered, he sees that you're about to be very hostile, and so he's gonna cast Thorn Whip to try to pull you back
Oh
10
my-
feet.
That's a party.
Okay.
It's not a
So
party unless someone gets murdered.
all at once, we
Right.
have Meow just charging down the stairs. You can see him stop for just a second, still continue forward. Vel's raising up a silver platter. We have Theron shouting stop. Radagast is casting a thorn whip, and here is wide-eyed Anna just seeing this all go down. Meow, was there a particular name that she called you by, that only she called you by?
Ooh.
Oh, I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Like a
Booger.
pet name.
No,
No, I'm
not
kidding.
Booger.
Booger.
Sugar. Booger?
Booger?
It's canon.
We
It's
will
canon.
never let Mel live that
So
down.
cute. What a little booger.
She looks at you as you are about to be drugged back by a thorn whip should it hit, and or get smacked in the face by a silver platter should it hit. She's going to say, "Booger, it's me."
Meow's gonna all the tension built up, ready to defend his friends, and murder this shape-shifting demon.
Which?
Just kind of freezes.
In this moment of silence, Colt will go, "Ha! Booger! Yes! Best party ever!"
And to their credit, a lot of the NPCs, including Mittens, just sort of like snicker, just
Bella's
hide their
laughing.
faces in their crab.
Alien's just confused. He doesn't really understand what's going on.
Yeah, Colt
But when
made
does
no
he ever?
Colt made no motion to stop him. He's like, whatever. Booger.
So Miow kind of. We're just gonna leave it in canon that he dropped his sword when he got told to drop. He just assumed that he was talking about the sword. He just kind of releases his grip and slinks back a little bit. It can't be.
She looks around the room. Does anyone know restoration magic?
I know lesser restoration.
Perfect.
Pretty good at it.
Has,
Let me
Why?
just double check.
has Vel taken a swing yet?
Belle's still holding on the platter. But she hits top
It's a Vorpal platter, you guys. She decapitates me. GG.
And that's the end of Miow. Well,
And it's gone.
Is she
That's the
asking
end of
this
his
just to
character.
him or just to everyone that's like in the area, or how's she asking this, Anna?
He's asking it to anyone within earshot.
Okay. Right, I guess we'll just hold his hand up, but anyone can, do their thing.
Does that
Belle's
take
She's
it?
gonna lean
why?
down. She smiles over at Vel, sort of nods as in like, I'll answer that as I address, and sort of looks down at Miow and it's like, do you want to remember what happened?
Miow is in his own world, not even making eye contact. He doesn't quite hear that at first because he's trying to shuffle through what I'm assuming are completely scrambled memories in his mind, like a PTSD victim. And all of a sudden just kind of comes to his senses. It can't be. You were dead. You were on top of me. Dead.
No. Sarah was dead. And we tried our best. But I was worried they'd come after you, or worse, go after them. And so she slowly blinks and kind of like wipes one tear away for a second. It's like, I modified your memory.
Miow grabs his forehead, trying very hard to like remember what actually happened that night. And okay, so I'll roll a history check. What am I?
This is
I
a
rolled a nat
moment
20.
that I was gonna say. This is a moment that has been in Meow's mind for so long. Like, I don't think you'd ever have to remember a history check to like remember exactly what happened to you that night. As far as you remember it, it is exactly how you described. You know, you wake up and just that horribly bloody, gory scene going on. Both of them dead, as you remember.
Mm-hmm. You were, and then she. He just kind of pauses for a second. Yes, I do.
She looks down. You are still wearing the wedding ring, yeah?
You know it.
She points down at the ring. This may be the only time I ask you to take this off until, we can get the She clears her throat. Enchantment removed.
Out of character, were this not a completely like pivotal moment for Miow as a character, he would be saying fucking magic, magician bullshit.
Oh wait, you're gonna yeah.
All right, so Miow kind of looks at the ring, completely distraught, because this means a lot more to him than just, a ring. Obviously, this was like the last memory that he had of his family. So he still doesn't fully trust that this person is who she says she is. But so he kind of battles internally for a minute and takes a deep breath and starts to tug at it.
The ring itself, you can tell and feel that it hasn't come off since it's been put on there, which made it the absolute perfect delivery mechanism. She glances towards Theron, who had piped up about being able to cast Restoration. Your spell should be effective now.
My spell? Whose spell?
Theron's spell.
Theron's spell.
Theron's Restoration.
Oh, yes, of course. Let's see here.
Too busy with the chocolate fondue.
Sorry. This fondue is delicious.
There's a lot of snow crabs that were left unattended.
And there's like a little bit of chocolate left on his thumb. He reaches out, places his thumb on Meow's head. Cast less restoration. He leaves a little mark on it, like the Lion King.
Get some hot sauce from the table. Dip it on your thumb.
Of course.
Yeah.
Fondue sauce.
Yeah.
The years of cloudy thoughts and troubled memories begin to wipe away, almost like burnt up cobwebs with a torch. And we'll reveal what your memories reveal after this break.
Oh my goodness. Really? Really?
Hey.
And remember, folks, if you join our Discord channel, you can hear the in-between breaks. And be sure to subscribe to the podcast at anchor.fm/ Well, the link is on there. I don't know the exact address off my head.
It's on Spotify.
On Spotify. Look us on Spotify. We're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone needs to give their hello, I feel like.
Good
Hi.
news, everyone.
Do we make sure everyone was back, ready to say their hello?
Well, we're back now.
Yeah, too late.
Too late.
Hello there, everybody.
Wow.
Very distinct. Mortimer the Mouse.
But looky, it's a dossier.
Oh my.
So we are doing a
Alrighty.
giveaway this week
Make sure to subscribe.
for digital dice. Put into the chat !Longshots with a capital L and you'll be entered.
Do it.
You must have a D&D Beyond account to claim them. This is my attempt to get you to play my favorite hobby.
Claiming digital
And
rewards.
also, this is how we buy our
Pathfinder?
followers.
Alright, well.
All right.
Hey,
We can
listen,
worry
friends,
about-
support. You already have a dice set.
More dice.
Oh, wait, hang on. Do it again. I pushed the right button. Sorry.
I feel like Friend Support got this. Like they're the only one.
Friends support is like, yeah.
I like
Happy
how name's
first
Friend
tournament
Support on the
digital
stream.
dice.
Is that your friend, Alias?
Which one?
Friend Support?
Yes, that's the one who's drawing the fan art.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Ametrine, is that a banjo?
Like a banjo ukulele.
Wait,
It's a
what?
banjolin.
A banjolin.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I've never heard of that before, but I assume it's a cross between a mandolin and a banjo.
Yep. So it's got the banjo,
Banjo
box, and then
box, yeah.
box, and then like the mandolin strings.
The fretboard of a mandolin. Oh, that's super cool.
Are you proficient in it?
It's beautiful.
I am proficient in the violin, which
Ooh.
is
There
the
you go.
same string, which is the same strings as the mandolin. So I'm
It's a
hoping
cute little
that I
instrument.
will- Isn't it adorable?
I
Yeah, it's
can't
it's
see.
right in your-
I can't see
Right in your hand.
anything. Oh, I hear it.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da.
I can't play it, but
You know what? There's a lot of Deliverance references in here tonight. We got Bertram Reynolds. We got some banjo, courtesy of Bandolin.
Meow. had
We're
his,
gonna take on Ned Beatty later.
car out earlier.
I don't know. Banjolin sound like it'd be a redneck name.
Banjo
Maybe it
Lin.
will be, huh? You got something about it?
Banjolin.
Banjolin. That's my second cousin, thrice removed. We're married.
Next door neighbor.
Obviously.
but actually, like if you guys get a chance, listen to some actual banjolin. It actually sounds really amazing.
As a reformed Appalachian redneck,
I will.
I don't regret anything you
I
just
love
said.
bluegrass.
Grass is amazing, and anybody who says otherwise is lying to themselves.
Aw.
Music
And
in
is
general's
obsessed with
good.
pop country.
Y'all ought to
stand
head
by
down
it.
to Refno Valley sometime. But anywho,
Oh lord.
did we get all of our entries in?
No, I would let
All
that.
two of
I
them.
would let that go on for like maybe until our next break.
Good. Good.
We maybe don't have enough people.
No worries.
Yeah.
So, last we left, the cobwebs of your mind have been cleared to what really happened that day. And in particular, some more specifics about your family. Your wife, a wizard, was pretty intelligent, always trying to advance magics in different fields like alchemy and generally illusion magics were her favorite, but you know, enchantment as well. Your daughter, Sarah, showed a pretty nice aptitude for magic as well. You know, just slowly learning about different incantations and hand gestures. Slowly, it seemed like she was not doing too bad for herself, and with your blessing, you know, you guys were pretty happy about it. It was roundabout that very fateful night when you guys are having just a normal family dinner, everyone's laughing, when your front door is blown open by a thunder wave.
Mm,
In step
Jesus.
combat.
Five.
question mark?
masked figures, each wearing a different colored mask, each one of them in the image of a dragon. In particular, because your memory is so sharp with that previous check, I would have had you roll now. These dragon masks come in the black variety, the blue variety, a green, a
Evil
red,
dragons.
and a white. Indeed, all chromatic dragons.
Black, blue.
Green, red, and white.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
It's these individuals that initially overpower each of you, sort of using magic to keep you in place, much to both yours and Anna's chagrin. She wasn't able to get a hold of her spell book, which she kept close by, but was not quick enough on the draw. They turn your house upside down looking for a particular book. They keep asking about it. They can't get any information out. That's when they decide to kill Sarah. You obviously had no idea what was going on, and at least it didn't seem like Anna did either. Though she had made mention in the past, as she told Valhalla, of some dealings her grandfather had with a sort of dragon type of cult. She never really went into too many details, and maybe that's because she didn't know, or maybe she withheld that. Regardless, there was some inclination in your head that this had something to do with her family. After they killed her, they left, taking her soul as sort of a tithe, I guess, in a way, an offering. You guys get to live. We took Sarah. Seeing how distraught you were of this, the last clear memory there is her enchanting your ring, sort of one hand on your cheek, just telling you, it'll be okay eventually. We'll make this right.
Miow kind of holds his hand over his left cheek, looks at his hand, and then at her eyes. Who were they?
As far as I can gather, few influential people. Each of them have dealings somewhere in an official capacity. Some of the masks have been handed down to them from their families. Others obtained them as a rival family. I happen to know that one of them, she gestures towards Valhalla for even asking. What is an Ezekiel Yesenia? He's a noble out of Waterdeep.
Walking from across the room, choking on water.
Supposedly an associate of my grandfather's, but I assumed he would be too old. But your friends here have told me that it's still the same person.
Unfortunately.
I'm honestly not worried about any of that now. I'm sure you have questions. And
Oh, you should be.
I intend to answer them, but for right now, she just sort of places one more hand on that same cheek and then...
Miow grabs her hand
Ooh.
before she has a chance to touch his cheek again.
Oh.
And looks at her, and he says, "Never again." And just gives her the coldest stare he can give her when he says that.
I agree.
He releases her hand.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be better together than apart.
I think at this point, Colt has walked over with a plate of lobster rolls and standing next to Valhalla. We're both eating
No!
lobster rolls.
Not the lobster rolls again.
Just
This is
chicken.
the second
It's just
bad
chicken.
experience.
It's just chicken salad with lobster.
Brandon guys will go near to
Lobster
Colt
roll
and
experience.
eat some.
Yeah, have one. This is really intense.
He's like,
If I didn't already, Elion's gonna go find his
So
way next
good.
to Matthew, wherever he is. Probably munching on shrimp or something.
He has slowly been adding crab carcass to his pile, but right now he's got one piece of crab just halfway on his lip and just staring open mouth at whatever's happening over with Miow and Anna, and he looks over with just his eyes, not moving his face, just side mouthing "Are you seeing this? This is heavy."
Yep. No, I see it. They also mentioned my dad, so that's fun. Wonder, I don't know. I don't want to know actually what's going on there. I'm gonna choose to ignore it for now because I have other things going on.
It sounds like your dad's hella old.
No shit, Sherlock. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that to you. That was rude.
It's okay.
I'm under a lot of pressure right now. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm gonna take a napkin. If he has stuff on his face, I'm gonna take a napkin and wipe the stuff off.
He absolutely has stuff on his face.
I figured. I'm gonna wipe the juices of all the crab meat off of his face.
Huh. I'm just trying to picture how much a couple dabs of a napkin's gonna do. I'm
His
like,
face is
It's
covered
gonna
in
be
butter.
whatever. He will
Well,
literally
it's like a
grab his face and wipe it like a child. Like, you know, like he
Yeah.
will do that if he needs to.
oh man.
Fingers too.
I will
I
laugh
think
at Beth.
I think once the tension has slowed down just a little bit, Colt's going to say in Celestial, "Wrap it up, Star. I need you down here."
We'll burst out of like the closet, like clothes, like somewhat like somewhat like disordered and like
disheveled.
Disheveled. Like Star has like an armor piece like strapped on backwards.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That tracks. Colt's gonna look around like, so just so you know, this is where I get it from. That's all her.
Darren's going to chug, and he's eating his crab with he used his hex warrior thing to conjure up a little crab hammer. Eating away at the crab.
Radagast has asked all the plants if they need to be watered, that want to be watered. He's now eating crab rangoon next to
This
Colt.
group is getting stranger.
I love how the entire room is basically that Michael Jackson eating the popcorn meme.
Yeah.
Watching all this drama.
It really is.
So I'll wait next to Vel until my friend comes down so I can actually speak with her.
So to top off this conversation, Miow will kind of he'll take Anna, kind of put his hand kind of behind her head in a loving, soft way. Nobody gets...
Wait, whoa!
Slam it on the table. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the way to go.
Boy.
That's the way to reunite with your wife after who knows how long.
Booger is a little kinky.
First you try and kill her, and then you
It was
try.
all a dastardly ruse when you least expected it.
Oh,
No
that's
kidding.
what they're into.
That would have been great if it was canon. I'm not gonna lie, I would have
Oh my
fucking
goodness.
died. I would have
That'd be terrible. That'd be
She-
so
she-
bad.
She beats her end inside of a face full of crab legs. So anyway, he kind of softly but lovingly kind of holds the back of her head and brings his head close and says, "We may not be so far away from finding out who they were. I have some clues."
She reaches into a what looks like just a standard small like burlap sack, a little bit larger than a coin pouch, and pulls out maybe like a half-size book. It's just it's got a happy face kind of like look and drawing. You can tell it was done by a child, and just in common in like neat enough writing, but still like kid handwriting, just spells. She's like, "Here, I figured you'd like to flip through and remember." And this is Sarah's spellbook.
Miow takes it and he kind of looks at her and says, "There's been enough for tonight. We'll look at this together later."
Okay. She'll nod. Mittens will kind of rise from his chair slowly, as a catman would.
For his bowl of kibble.
Eh,
Tuna.
licking some butter off of his claws, just...
So, are we all good?
I
I'm
mean,
kind of sick of crab. Is there anything else to eat around here?
Well, initially I could have sworn it was all kinds of other things, but the more it went on, it was just crab.
Oh, that's all I like. And lobster rolls.
Now that Miow thinks of it, Mittens totally lied to him.
Oh no.
We'll save that for later. but Miow is suddenly remembering that night that he told him both of his family members were dead. Okay.
Wow. That's gotta be another.
That is a 23.
One person didn't die tonight, but another one will.
You can see Mittens slowly eyes walking like its way to you, and as soon as you almost meet his gaze, he like looks back at somebody else really quick. Yeah, he's looking nervous.
Huh. It's not the first time Meow's been lied to by an interdimensional being. I'm sure it won't be the last.
That's all they do is lie. It's part of their job.
That poor tree that he punched to death the night that he was lied to by Mittens the cat. Anyway, holy cow.
I believe that is all of the guests. So, welcome.
He
The party
brings
just
his
started.
hands out to look at everybody. And well, I mean, the party has been going on as people were arriving, but now like the official.
No, I know. Now everybody's here. I know. That's just
Yeah.
Elian saying
I
that,
was
being
right
like,
next to
I thought
Colt
we were almost
eating
done.
crab rangoon, watching this.
Any
Trust me, I
dish with
appreciate
crab
it.
in it is here. We're talking crab cakes, crab rangoon,
Oh my
lobster
gosh, my
rolls.
favorite.
Like there's just
It's a seafood
there's a whole
buffet.
seafood festival.
Elion
Yeah.
is not touching a single speck of it. He doesn't need to eat. He doesn't even he does like seafood, which is actually the opposite of me. I love seafood. Sushi, I'm all for it. Elion hates seafood though. That's something that is canonical.
This is a
Belle
There's
just
a-
loves all food, but not too much of it. The same thing.
Does Elian also hate sand? Just out of curiosity, asking for opinion.
I would I would assume so. It's like pieces of rocks that are in a pile that
Of course.
Oh, I get it. Haha, it's very funny because you threw up a pyramid. I understand.
Sand is delicious.
Yeah, no, he hates sand. He hates it with a burning passion. He'd rather die than look at a
Sand's so
single grain of
yummy.
sand. Oh.
Sand is just like a little rock.
Yeah,
Mittens
not when
just
you throw it up
blinks.
and then throw up a pyramid.
Like
I did not know you felt that strongly about warm sands.
Fucking hate sand.
Ian trying to flirt with Matthew. I hate sand.
yeah,
I hate
attack
sand.
the
How do you
clones, yeah.
feel? How do you feel about sand? That's his flirting methods. He just. Do you like sand? I hate sand. I'm kidding. He didn't do that.
A regular old Skywalker.
No,
Yeah.
his way of flirting is saying like not speaking properly and then trying to go back on that and then not knowing what to do, so and then either doing physical things like wiping Matthew's mouth with a cloth or just like giving him a hug or something. That's his way of flirting. He does that's my point being he doesn't know how.
Fair.
Awesome.
That's a mood.
valid.
He's never had to, so gonna need some classes from Burtrum Reynolds.
So is Mentions going to say something, or do I have a chance to talk with Star?
Feel free.
What?
Said feel free.
So what Star and Amatrine come down, and like Colt's going to kind of give them a slight chuckle. Nice that you two have reconnected. Intensely.
Reconnected.
You
We
didn't
can-
have to use those words.
Probably reconnected 3 or 4 times, judging by our past experiences.
It
Anyways,
was all one continuous
one
time.
continuous connection.
There was,
Oh, okay.
there was
Well,
no breaking
it's
up
impressive.
there.
Wish I was there.
No, this time I don't think you.
Okay. When was the last time you saw me?
Maybe like 3 months ago. Yeah, no, a little before that. Right about the time we dropped you off on the island, I think.
Oh. So it wasn't Waterdeep leaving via tower? and Bird?
As far as I remember, what was God? Not Clark.
Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah.
As far as I knew, Marcus was involved in that.
Okay, but we're no longer operating in Water Deep after that little incident, correct?
Currently, no.
Okay.
No.
She will, since she has known him for years, she will see that his face is just sort of resigned, just happy to see her, and something is up, but I would think she would know him well enough that if he's not bringing it up, then she shouldn't ask. Colt will just give her a big hug and say in Celestial, I'm glad you're okay. It's been a rough 3 months.
She whispers in like just multiple languages back to back, but mainly breaking back and forth between Thieves' Cant. Is like half the people down at that table or more can speak in Celestial.
Yeah, I know. It's like some sort of fucking summer camp like 3 years ago where everyone speaks Celestial. Anyways,
Yeah.
So you were so special.
I mean, we never
We made that mistake.
we have never ran into this problem until I met these people. Like this is like we have always had Celestial, and yet
You know, I think it's just not cool anymore.
I guess I don't. Anyways. Well, since I'm not dead, I imagine you'll be going back to Baldur's Gate.
Well,
Oh. Okay.
there was actually a thought. Let's say that we were going to be putting together a bit of a... She raises her hands at first to encompass what seems to be a large volume, and then she kind of like shrugs her shoulders and shrinks it down. She's like, a modest infiltration force that was surgically delivered into a nondescript island to go to a certain nondescript dig site and poke around.
Well, as you know, we have sort of a relationship with the tyrant there. She certainly knows me. So why not ask politely and see if we can get the bunch out of her as possible?
Oh, it's not to fight her.
Oh, I
It's-
know.
It's what's beneath.
Yeah. Well, we've been sent by a higher power to look at that also. Apparently.
Which is sort of where we were thinking, you guys would come in.
Yeah.
'Cause as much as she gestures down from the steps towards the table where everyone is gathered, is like, as far as everyone there is concerned, it was about to fall on us.
Yeah. Well, if you're not going, according to Ametrine here, there's some stuff going up in Icewind Dale that maybe you can poke around with.
Okay. Now that's interesting.
And if possible, I'd like to put someone in Waterdeep to keep tabs on Alien's father. Like, with several redundancies. So, like, if he gets tortured and killed and then goes after the other guy, there's like 4 more people before they even realize it's us. And when they get to the third person, it's just a scarecrow sitting in a bar somewhere. That sort of redundancy.
Where's Colt talking about this again?
Off to the side.
I imagine he's like gone like halfway up a section of steps that lead up to the
Okay.
center bit.
No reason. I wasn't gonna intervene. I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
So, we need to know what he's up to, where he's going, who he's talking to, without possibly him finding out that we're keeping tabs on him. So,
She gestures down to Volo and says, we could always get our man on it.
oh shit, really?
Look, it's been a rough 3 months.
No. Listen, I would have done the
And-
same thing. I'm not. Listen, you know I love you. It's
I've got a thing for people who use writing as a cover.
Yeah, I know. It does work well. I mean, have you slept with him?
No. Oh God, no.
Okay.
Who
Because if you
hasn't
did, I
done
wouldn't judge you. But I'm just saying, it's just
Do
curious.
you think I want to end up in like 3 different books?
No.
Because I would.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
wow, direct
Yeah.
attack.
All right. Well then, he hugs her again tightly. Says in Celestial Thieves Can't. Something happened, but it's kind of fixed. And something happened to you, but you're back, and that's all that matters. And I'm back, and I'm not dead. So let's have crab. Why do you smell like wet soil? Oh. Oh boy. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna take another bite of crab rangoon.
She's gonna just like lift up the corner of her like tunic and armor and just give it a big sniff real quick.
Say she smells like freshly turned to earth.
Come on, Amatrine, let's go get some food. Fucking firecracker.
All right. So Mittens finally like just standing there slack jawed, like,
Okay.
Oh my God.
Are we
Yeah,
good?
it's-
We're
Yep.
good.
What's up
Okay.
there, Catman?
This one knows who you are describing, and that is the Scatman. It is distinct, separate entities.
I hope we fight this Catman one day.
The creator, the only speaker of the language scat.
Beep, bop, bop, bada, bop.
he just puts his hand up
Guys,
to
stop
his
it. We're gonna get content flagged.
and
Right, you're right.
he just sighs loudly.
Sometimes we forget. You guys can be such assholes.
That we know.
But this is why we love you. And also why we need you.
He sits back down.
I'm gonna like
In your...
finish my. I'm gonna finish my crab rangoon and give him a potted plant.
Oh, it's a succulent. Are we also gonna send
Yeah.
him away?
That's a succulent.
What kind of plant is it?
It's a snake plant. You only
Bit-
water it once a month.
Mittens is gonna like sniff it and then just sit it right in front of him and casually bat at it as he's talking.
Sits on a table, just knocks it off the table.
So he's going to minor illusion a small diagram of the island of Mintarn.
You are familiar
And he starts batting some more at the plant.
with Island of Mintarn. It's independent nation. Easy to get to. Easy to come and go.
I sprinkle some catnip on the snake plant.
His ears sort of like twitch for a second and like gonna wrinkle up his nose. He hasn't taken his eyes off of you guys, but he is slowly like just getting a big sniff.
Ah, jeez. Sorry, the catnip. It's distracting. Previously, you were told of great sailing vessels, ones that could fly. It was discovered through, he points towards Star and points towards Pumat, which is the dragon Hundar, just to be clear. Between your friends, we know that this is a dig site. But what is inside dig site, yes, is very interesting.
Again, changes the minor illusion to that of the nautiloid that I showed you art of last week. Just this big, almost like hermit crab shell, top and bottom, with like squid tentacles coming out the front. It's pretty gnarly.
Under the cavern are many kinds of aberrations. It is, I'm not going to lie, infested. But this is also
He moves the illusion to like the first part of an open cavern. It can't capture all of it.
he's like, we think beyond. Oh, we cannot see. We think beyond is what the Nautiloid was after. We think it was after Avacyn's ship. We think she rests there.
He gestures to each of you and those sitting around.
Does anyone have questions? I know you do.
Cricket, cricket.
How long has
Now,
that? Oh, go ahead.
Meow's gonna take a really loud crunch out of this first piece of crab. 'Cause he's just now realizing that there's crab rangoon. And he's never had anything so fancy in his entire life. But he also makes sure that it is poignantly loud enough that Mittens hears it and makes direct eye contact with him as he gives him the biggest stink eye he can muster.
Well.
He may not have intended it, but Alien's giving him a stink eye because of that. That's horrible.
What's
He hates that. He hates whatever Miow just did.
Okay. How long has that ship been there?
As far as we can tell, it has been there a very long time. We are talking eras.
Okay. When do you think it was discovered?
I would say within the past 2 generations.
Oh, so the folks on Mintarn there have been aware of it for 30 years?
Yes. However,
Shit.
there are sections of the ship that hold little tiny grubby tadpoles.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if little grubby tadpole attaches itself to your brain, you'll get squiddly.
Oh my gosh, is that the stuff that we had before? Like, is
No.
that the one that killed Elian before?
Something like that.
Colt's going to silently remember to himself that they have faced a mind flayer before.
Is that what that was?
The one that flew on top of the tower when we made our escape.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one that. Yeah.
That's probably before my time, before you joined, before I joined.
It was not. You were arguing with.
Oh, that was an
Thane.
intellect devour.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's
But
what that reminded me of.
we fought a mind flayer, and Colt's going to remember that moments before they left, Colt took a stone off of that mind flayer, a sentient stone. Can't help but to think that maybe that's somehow connected. But he won't say anything yet. Colt will go, okay, well, so the concern is that maybe the Mintarn folks decide to harvest some more technology, and then, oops, someone takes a bath full of tadpoles, and now we have a mind flayer infestation.
That is what it seems like, yes. Most
Okay.
likely.
Well, I guess we should haul ass there tonight.
Oh my gosh, we just got back.
I mean, the last thing we
From my
want-
own recollection, this is that fight that we had on the rooftops when we were chasing the
Yeah.
robed people.
The same episode as kobolds in a trench coat.
When we all flew up into the air like mega fast. Got it.
I mean,
Magic
Colt's
carpet.
gonna-
That's when the magic carpet got destroyed, right?
no, that was
Yes. Well, wait.
No.
I think before that.
yeah. Magic carpet got destroyed on Mintarn by a dead zombie beholder.
Yeah.
Colt's gonna look at everyone and say, "Listen, I can think of 2 things worse, but the number 3 worst thing I can think of is an island full of mind flayers who have access to airships, because we know that the Mintarns are working on airships. They could be anywhere and everywhere That's like literally the worst place for there to be a mind flare infestation. So yes, we have to go there. We have to talk to the tyrant, and we've got to stop whatever is going on there. And then and then we'll get to waking Who's It's, make Who's It Harry, get her back up again. But we really can't piss around here about that. Simple as that.
You saying the word mind flare is like Radagast used to be tortured by like something quite similar that Sheogorath would say. So he's quite concerned after you say these things. So he's on board.
Elion just looks sad, and he like grabs onto Matthew's hand.
So
Aww.
like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a tighter hand squeeze.
This isn't a oh, I'm just sad every day. I'm gonna hold your hand. This is a I literally just got back and now I'm leaving. And I don't want you to come because I don't want you to be in danger, but at the same time I want you to come because I don't want to leave again.
It's a very specific hand squeeze.
Yeah, that's the hand squeeze that it is.
Miow will
yes, well-known hand squeeze.
Miow will kind of speak up a little bit and say, how are we to know that the infestation hasn't already made its way here?
Well, you would see, squiddly folks,
Squiddly folks.
weird aberrations. I mean, things would be pretty shitty.
Colt will look at Star. Anything pop up on our radar about things being squiddly and sticky?
Nothing squiddly, nothing sticky. As far as we know, the folks at Mintarn have things quarantined in a way.
All right. Well, there's your answer.
Miow goes back to eating his crab rangoon.
Amadrine, you said you had also had a vision of mind flares, didn't you?
Yes. If you don't wake up the sleeping lady in the temple on the island, mind flayers will take over.
Well, gosh, two things certainly can't be a coincidence. And did you say something about Did you say something about some guy named Thane also?
Yes. He will take over Mentor.
No, he won't.
Radagast's eyes just gets wider after you say that.
Also, the planets will crash together, and everybody will die.
Well,
His eyes are now bloodshot.
well, I think we have a little bit of time before that happens, I hope. You have 10 minutes. Well, this is not the worst seafood-related party I've been to, but this is not one of the best.
There's quite a few nods from all of your guests, like, yeah.
Pumat, have you heard anything about Mintarn being squiddly and sticky?
I see a lot of weird things coming out in the water, man. A lot of things make it over to my island. And in fact, I haven't really been doing too much, customs work.
I can never get over his voice.
You haven't?
No.
What, business has been slow?
I kind of stopped going down there, man.
Oh, you stopped going there. Okay.
Yeah. So, things on my island are kind of tight right now. With the, watching over the gold hoard and everything.
Makes sense. I'm going to look at Celise and Celise's dad. Have your contacts sent you anything that has been a little weird? I think we both know you still have contacts on there.
Oh, absolutely. To the contacts, but not really anything weird. Initial reports for miners, instead of clearing out the caverns, now being called in to blast and close up some of the caverns. That was sort of our tip-off.
Okay.
That was weird.
Okay.
Silent, I like your rotisserie chicken.
Yes, that rotisserie chicken had went full perch.
Okay. Well, Colt's gonna like take half a lobster roll and like, listen, guys, there's gonna be a whole lot worse, but if we let this fester, this is gonna be more than we can handle. So
I'm just gonna grab that rotisserie chicken from your hand and be like, yeah, and, like, you gotta share, man.
Wait, what?
this,
You completely
what?
misinterpreted what was going on here.
It can be canon though. We can roll with it. We can
Sure.
roll with it.
sure.
There was Silent had a cat on his shoulder, but it's the cats that have no hair. I forget what they're called.
Oh, I thought you were
yeah, the
eating
Sphinx
chicken.
No, there was a Sphinx cat on Silent's shoulder, and I was like, "That's a
Because
rotisserie chicken."
Oh.
Oh,
Belle's
it's so
still gonna ask
funny.
where the chicken
It's
came
okay. It
from.
can be canon. It can
But
be
I
canon.
still like to think he's yanking food out of Colt's hand and waving it
Yeah.
around at everyone,
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
pieces of crab and chicken all over the place.
Oh,
Hold
no.
on, Colt.
That's
That's
what I
was
meant.
only crab. That's what I want to know. Where did this chicken come from?
You know, if you believe hard enough, all lobster rolls are really just chicken salad. Anyways,
Like, yeah.
I think we gotta go, and I hope all of
Can't
you will.
believe you hid the chicken from me.
Okay, let's switch. We'll switch. Anyways, who wants to go to Mintarn and possibly fight Mind Flayers and/or steal a Mind Flayer ship?
Me.
Ellen
Yep.
stays silent. He doesn't do nothing.
Meow
maybe
look
chicken
over at
Just let
Anna.
him go.
Meow look over at Anna and just kind of raise his eyebrows inquisitively.
Inquisitively.
He doesn't know what that word means, but he intuitively does.
Makes sense.
Oh, that's so cute.
She kind of nods. Like, we should.
Theron? Alien?
Ellen shakes his head no.
You're not coming.
Well,
Radagast is like, this sounds like something Sheograth would do, and we must stop him.
it's not that I don't want to come. I want to help the people, but we just got back.
Okay. I can't make you go, but it's either deal with this small thing now or a big thing later.
Are we gonna come back here after?
Yeah, all of our stuff is here.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, I don't know, how we go and do things, and then, we
Okay.
get mixed up in other
Okay,
things,
okay.
and then we get into other planes of
mm.
existence, and then we're gone for more than 3 months.
Matt will turn to Elian and be like, look, me, my sisters, the cat guy,
I have a name.
I know, the dragon
Gloves,
dude,
right? Gloves.
It's Mittens.
like
Gloves.
a lot of us were going to do it ourselves, and I think that if you guys are gonna go and do this, then we're gonna come too. Except for the cat guy, he's skipping out for some reason.
Oh yeah, I wonder where that is. Is it like, I don't know. I don't want anything to happen.
I mean, we'll leave the absolute dangerous work to you guys. Trust me. I mean, I don't mean that in like a bad way. He says like super awkwardly.
I would prefer that, honestly.
They'll hold down the fort, and if there will be there if we have to retreat to somewhere,
Okay.
they'll be the cavalry, and we'll be the cavalry.
So far, the plan is Burt Reynolds' flagship, and Burt just grins from ear to ear.
There's not a treacherous water that the musty mermaid can't sail.
Mm-hmm.
How much time do you need to depart?
We've been ready to cast off since we've got here.
Wow.
Just ready.
Okay.
Get you there right now.
If if
he just explodes. His mind is like, what a there's travel and arrangements and what do you mean you can?
Time and distance is just a construct.
ooh, damn.
Wow.
How's that for you?
Yeah, Radagast will approach Burt Reynolds and be like, we gotta go. I'll help you.
Well,
I mean, we if you can get everyone there, quicker. He sort of shrinks just a little bit, like maybe it jumps down about an inch. He's like, I mean, if you can get everyone there quicker by all means, magic and stuff.
yeah.
Do I know a large plant that's there? Because I can.
You've never been there.
You've never been there.
I, however, have magic. So, I have, so I can, if you give me 10 minutes, I can, scry on Mintarn and see if I can find any plants or trees that I can use.
He sort of like nods his head like he's trying to understand, and he's like, yes.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Scrying.
It's
Yes.
like, you know when you're in a dream and you just think, wow, I could really use like a drink of water. And then all of a sudden you're in the kitchen and you have a drink of water and there's like no time passes and like, yeah, this is normal. Like that.
Yeah.
he's gonna keep nodding and be like, yes,
Physics is
just
a
like that.
suggestion. Physics is just a suggestion.
Physics is just a suggestion. Oh my goodness. This is the best.
Well,
Everything's in
Bird is just at a loss for words. He's like, whatever
Time is
you
linear.
say.
If you think time is linear, then you're wrong.
They don't
Anyways, just
pay me for things like that.
Anyways, just give me like, I don't know. Which is longer, a minute or a day?
A day?
Okay, so the shorter one. Give me like 50 minutes. And she'll go off into a corner and she'll sit down with her little crystal ball and start staring at it for the next 10 minutes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Looking for a tree on Mintar.
I think Miow, recognizing that Burtrum is a little off kilter. Dude, that cat is adorable.
So cute.
He'll kind of motion over to Burtrum. Burtrum, I've got somebody I'd like you to meet.
Yeah.
To
He's
the
just gonna,
stream,
like,
on the stream. I'm gesturing. with my hand.
stand back up and saunter over that way.
This is my wife, Anna. And before
Yeah.
they've been sleeping
Yeah.
together for like 5 years.
Oh no.
I have to get the rotisserie chicken off my shoulder. There we go. All right.
So cute. Oh, I love the rotisserie chicken.
So, gonna nod and be like, is this the one that was,
Well, long story that. Yes, but no. And he'll kind of allow Anna to fade to black, explain to Burtrum exactly what happened.
So it went a little like this. Ah, yes. Yeah. Okay. I'm up to speed now.
Can we please put a Longshots acquisitions commercial in that time frame,
Yes.
please?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
recording.
Eventually, we'll get to that business.
You never know. It's almost like I'm trying to mesh that with what's also happening. There, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cute. Just throw it in the oven. It'd be perfect. Butter it up. I'm joking, I promise. But it literally. Oh my god, that cat looks so much like a rotisserie chicken.
Yep.
It's so funny to me.
So, Bird's gonna nod and be like, "Say, what did that explanation take? About 10 minutes?" Gonna look over towards Ametrine with her crystal ball.
Her little crystal ball is staring.
So, you're attempting to scry on a location. Gotcha. All right. This particular location is enshrouded entirely in a thick gray. It is impossible to discern what is there. It is almost like it is under some sort of protection.
Alrighty. Plan B then. I will go up to Colt.
Hey.
And I'm just gonna hold his face. And I'm just gonna say, think of a big tree on Mintard. And I'm gonna cast, using a 2nd level spell, Detect Thoughts.
Okay. Let's see here.
Any big tree.
Any big tree. As I recall, on the way to the castle, there were several trees and a forest on the other side of a river. And
Do I see it?
Yeah, from a distance. I wasn't hanging out there, but we did walk by some.
Do I see any trees that would work for the spell?
The strongest memory he has is sitting in what is essentially a town square on the southeastern edge of the main city of Miow. Sitting on some crates doing his I'm Colt Sebastian Taylor, I'm a writer things. And he's got this old lady next to him, and right behind them is this great big oak tree.
Perfect. Alright. So it's in the middle of a town, if that's okay.
Shouldn't be that big of an issue.
Okay. I'm ready to go when you are.
Well, I mean, does anyone need any supplies, components, diamonds, etc.?
Bert just sort of like shrinks down on the table, like.
Poor Bert. Oh.
Damn these advances in the magical sciences.
So
No one needs ship travel anymore.
So much for...
Radagast knows what's going on. He's gonna like just run up over to Ametrine.
Philosophy, but
Yeah, you still hate sailing, don't you, Ametrine?
oh, I will never step foot anywhere near a boat.
Oh, I'm pretty sure other people don't like sailing too, if I remember.
Matt just kind of nods.
Yep, no, I figured.
Upon hearing supplies, Miow just starts kind of grabbing some of the crab and just starts kind of putting it into his...
Shovel it into your bag of holding.
Ration.
Oh, I don't have a bag of holding. I don't have a bag of holding, so you're gonna not only see this, but smell it.
This is terrible. I hate every second of that.
Oh, boy.
All right, well...
Just imagine being all alone in the expansive ocean, drifting over sea. No one to help you.
I mean, it's kind of nice, but...
Endless abyss.
Do we have to?
Horrible.
we don't do the spell, I feel like if we don't all commit to this spell, this is gonna really split the party.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's the goal. No, I'm kidding.
Mm.
It's a joke.
Oh, it
Yeah, imagine that where it's like, and miles across the ocean. What are you guys doing?
Burt Reynolds, hey, can you help us out? I'm kidding.
So what kind of supplies do you need? You said something about diamonds.
Oh, I'm just asking everyone else if anyone else needs anything before we're like, oh shit, we should have gotten this before we came to Mintar.
No.
Wait, there's like 20 people, like 15 people coming. Do we have like, does that spell work for that many people?
It lasts 6 seconds.
Oh.
So if we all run.
Wait a second. Can we, for the amount of people that are going here, is that
I
log?
can cast it more than once.
Oh. Okay, just checking.
I'm of the mind that they were gonna be on a ship, so they could be there. Now, if we're gonna blue skidoo through some plants, I think the same could be done to get back home if you're homesick. So they have no reason to go.
Oh my god.
But the same could be said for them coming too. So
Yeah, we could always meet up with them.
I mean, most of the fun is in the journey, anyways.
we could have them just stay at the Dancing Dragon there in town and be fine with that.
Maybe we should take a break and sort this out.
Yeah.
You know, I do have to visit the DM's room, so you know.
Yeah, I really need to pee. Super bad.
I do need an official decision on that because that will decide what the hell's happening.
We'll make a selection for the digital dice when we get back as we go to break. And we're back.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Hello. Someone say hi.
Hello?
We're back, and they have decided.
We're not going.
Are we doing the dice?
Yeah.
Indeed, I think it's time to pull a name out of the hat. It's Fitty Fitty.
Oh, yes.
Fitty fitty.
All right. Pug Plug is the winner.
All right, there you go. You have won yourself a lovely
The real question.
Spelljammer dice set
Very nice.
to remind you to stay spacey.
How do we? So, I guess message the Longshots. We'll send you the link.
Where? Where would they message the long shots?
Probably through Twitch.
Probably.
Can you do that?
I think so. Or join our Discord.
Join the
Discord.
plug. Discord plug.
Either one. But get in contact with us. Then we'll figure it out.
You could just put it in chat. I don't think anybody's gonna steal it.
But where? Where to redeem? Hopefully D&D Beyond. If you try to redeem it somewhere else, they might be like, huh, what is this? That was indeed a hairless cat, full Egyptian, looking like a sphinx.
Naked.
Likes to perch. All right, well, if you guys are ready, you can prepare your tree jumping spell.
Ooh, your voice is going weird.
Sorry, I was turned halfway there. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you, it's just super buzzy.
Is it fuzzy for anyone else?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm okay over here too.
Lean closer and say Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Is that okay?
Whisper sweet nothings into my ear, please.
See, that's
Sweet
what I wanted
nothings.
to say, but it was way too cliche. I had to feel like Mufasa.
Yeah, no, it was definitely me. I was the problem.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. So,
That's how I always feel like it with the Alaska internet.
Bird sort of sits and he's like, well, you know, we'll bring back up as soon as we can.
Probably not a terrible idea in case things go tits up.
Perhaps, perhaps everyone can take the boat back.
Those that were gonna go sort of shrug and, you know, yeah, okay.
All right. Who's coming with us? Obviously us, but is Matthew coming via tree?
Yeah, I'm looking at Matthew.
It's gonna be Matt, Shane Tailwind.
Shane!
Shane!
Oh, I love Shane.
What's I know Shane was an adventurer. Shane,
Turns out he's been doing a lot of push-ups while we were gone.
Shane's like Nightcrawler. He just like parkours all over the place.
There you go.
But he's like, stab me here, stab, I'm gonna stab you here.
Shane helps add legitimacy to an operation. In fact, you may consider him almost akin to a majordomo.
Oh. All right.
Someone who helps fund an operation, helps keep it going, provides a direction.
Okay.
He's our sponsor.
Is Saber and Brea coming with us?
They wouldn't mind it.
Okay. I don't mind. I'm just mentally.
Miow vetoes.
But they were not at this particular meeting.
Oh, they're not at our
They're
wake.
not? They're not at our funeral.
Well, they did just see you at the house.
That's true.
and
They did.
Wait.
To verify, on this timeline, Miow did still senselessly
Yes.
beat Brea and get senselessly beaten by Saber.
Yeah.
Oh my
To
goodness.
verify. Okay.
we
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miow says hard pass.
Hang on there, Punchy. I mean, Saber is a very accomplished fighter. Things go shit over there. We might want to have her to run back to.
Miow does not want to explain this to his now magically not dead wife. He does not want to have that conversation.
Okay, well, you know what? Your awkwardness of your life choices does not outweigh the skill she has while fighting a possible mind flare infestation, booger. Someone go get Someone go get the Belmont sisters.
My goodness.
Please.
Miow completely panicking at this point, just looks at his wife Anna and says, "Whatever they tell you, I assure you, I didn't do it."
She glances to the
totally did
sword
it.
on your back and is like,
He did it. He did it. I promise he did it.
Okay.
what kind of stories am I going to hear?
He beat up a blind girl.
Fell chiming in.
You what?
It's just smiling like she's so excited to get Miow into trouble.
Are you guys all heading outside to touch grass?
Yeah. Let's get the Belmonts. Someone fetch the Belmont sisters.
I can go get them.
Is Star staying behind to handle Black Hook intelligence stuff? Or is she coming with?
She points to the musty mermaid. Well, we sort of,
Paid for
are
that?
in the rear with the gear,
Yeah.
so to speak.
You going with Beltram then?
She flashes a mirror towards the ship, to which another lens from below deck flashes back, and it's like, we're on board. We'll be there.
Okay. I give her a hug and say in Celestial Thieves can, be careful, see you there until the end. Kiss on the cheek.
Listen, and if we fight a Kraken and you're not there, I'm going to brag to you about it forever.
All right, fair
Did
enough.
we do that already?
With Aboleth,
Oh, I'm talking about on the boat. There was some creature on the boat, wasn't there?
your boyfriend.
Yeah, that. But I'm talking about. I remember having to walk on water at some point.
That was the Aboleth.
That
Yeah,
okay.
that was the Aboleth.
Oh, man,
I have no
Ellen, you
recollection.
gotta stop drinking.
He does.
All right, so
Yeah,
in the
not as
time
much
it
as
takes,
Miow.
Not as much as Miow, yeah.
Oh no.
maybe about 10, 15-minute nice jog from White Sails Trade Company over in the Moonstone Mask all the way to the Longshots HQ, what is now being dubbed as Pyramid Street.
Of course.
Oh Lord.
I
so-
think I also will. Oh, you know what? I will before we go. I'll let Celise know what's going on, so she's informed. And then I will also give Celise one of the plants we took from the other plane, the Nehru plant.
The Nern Route?
Nern root. Yes, as
Okay.
I took it out by the roots, I'm going to say to her, listen, I got this from another plane of existence, not native to this land, has some properties. Consider it an early wedding gift. Could be a profitable income source for your new family since no one else has it. Got some magical properties. If it turns out to be very valuable, kick your old favorite redhead a little kickback. But take care of it. There's alchemists here and magicians and whatnot. They'll figure out what it. But we were able to turn it into some sort of magical potion. So might be something you can cultivate, my friend.
I'm hoping Miow is in earshot of this. He's going to make like a gesture in the background, like holding a pipe to his mouth and just like pointing at his finger as he's talking about the Nern root, just so that they know that they should try to smoke it.
Nerd. Oh my goodness.
So basically, I'm giving one of the plants to Celise to have the Neverwinter folks cultivate it, and give them. They need money to help repair their city, and this would be the only place you could find it. So,
How much should I water it?
you've got druids. I don't know. I'm not a plant person. Ask a druid. They're gonna fucking know.
You've got druids.
Right.
Jeez.
Listen, we've traveled together for like 2 months. Had you ever seen me gardening? Salads is about as far as I go. Come on.
Well, where did you get it?
Another plane of existence, and apparently
Yeah,
I'm the only.
specifically.
I don't. It doesn't. I don't. I actually don't remember. But
She smushes Colt's face together, much like earlier. And he's like,
why does everyone do this to me?
"Where did you pick the plant, specifically, geographically?"
It not on this world. When we went, remember we were dead for 3 months. We were different.
Colt, was it dry? Was it wet? Was it by a river?
Oh, I see. It's
Was it flatlands, mountain?
it likes a wet.
Just asking.
Okay, it likes a very wet sort of environment. We got it by a river. Apparently,
Thank you.
apparently, I'm the only one who knows how to pull plants out because everyone else ripped it out.
It's because we only wanted the leaves to smoke.
Yeah. So
Meow.
good to see you. This has been fun. I'm glad you're happy to see me alive. Yeah.
And she will whisper one thing that is pretty low. So, like, you could try to listen in, I guess, but, it's going to be kind of difficult. But, Colt, you understand it, of course, and thieves can't, as, take Victor down to the cavern with you.
I'll say
I thought the
back.
sentence was gonna end there at
Uh,
take Victor down. and
Yeah, I thought you were like, I
was
would kill him.
like, oh,
Uh,
wait.
Colt's gonna say he's always in my pocket, which is awkward sometimes. But
The
All right.
room where you picked him up also has a set of stairs that will go down to that cavern.
okay.
She's like, it might be a shortcut, or it might be just a quicker route to death and despair. Your choice.
Well, either way, he'll give her a big hug, pick her up a little bit, and say, "I'll be back for your wedding. I promise."
You better be.
Well, I am. God damn it. I punch her in the
Good.
shoulder and I walk away.
Ow.
Abuse? Question
She's
mark?
gonna turn to Raina and be like, I'm gonna shoot him one day. All right. So in the time that this was going on, you have run back to Pyramid Street,
Pyramid Street.
and you are collecting the Belmont sisters for an adventure. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
I'm telling Meow's wife all about what he's all the shit he's done.
All the
Yes,
shit
we
he's
will.
done.
Towering.
Everything that Falcon thinks is important, like him getting drunk at that one party was hilarious. The
Tower-
work out in the end.
Towering over her, I assume. That you're the tallest.
Well, I mean, if you count the horns, yes.
Like, where's
What
your
does the process of divorce look like in Faerun? Is it an easy process, or is she pretty much stuck?
I think
at
it
this
depends
point?
on how fast.
How worried does Meow have to be?
I think it
Really
depends.
depends on the city's legal code.
I think it depends on how fast he can dig a grave.
Well, with mold earth, really quick.
Yeah, real quick. So
6 seconds.
You better be careful, Colt.
I'm not married to
So
anyone.
as we wind up walking towards our destination, I'm just like, so yeah, basically he was a mess without you, so please stick around.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Colt's gonna look over his shoulder. A big fucking hassle.
All right.
Booger.
So then, if we've got everybody we need, then after about another 30 minutes of traveling back, grabbing some supplies that you may need last second, oopsie, forgot my wallet, forgot my keys, we are ready to Treeport, Teletree.
Teletree.
I like Teletree. We're gonna go with
Apple
Teletree.
phone, FaceTime.
Hi.
Wood warp.
Need to get to point A to point B? Try Teletree.
Okay.
That's our latest ad.
Go to any of the 49 states. Sorry, Tennessee.
You'll get transplanted,
Hey-oo.
kind of.
Maybe you'll get there. Maple you won't.
Okay, enough.
Oh,
Why spend gas when you could spend grass?
Hey-oo.
Okay, for real.
Wait,
let's
was
stop.
that needed?
Okay, not doing it anymore.
Stop it!
Oh, damn it.
Dad jokes are too much.
Now we're back on the boat.
Wait, are we all on the boat now? Are we not doing the spell?
My work here is done.
No, we're still doing
Okay.
it.
Off we go.
All right. So, is there like an in-between zone between the tree tunnels, or should it just be like a door, like just straight up?
Allow me to read the spell. Creates a magical link between a large or larger inanimate plant within range and another plant at any distance on the same plane of existence. Does not say. I think it's just a magical link.
Okay. So then we're gonna play this like you're just gonna.
Any creature can step into the target plant and exit from the destination plant using 5 feet of movement.
So it's gonna work like Nightmare Before Christmas. So
I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
you're gonna see this like magical just door emblazoned with, let's say, a flintlock symbol for Mintarn, and that door is just gonna open through, and you can see the other side of a sort of warmly lit town square. Your view, there's a couple large crates stacked, and then just beyond there's a large bar with a dragon up on its hind legs, sort of doing some weird dance. different shops nearby. The town itself is lively for this time of night. As you guys sort of peer through from your Winnie the Pooh Nightmare Before Christmas tree.
In we go, in we go.
Velo
I'm going
sprints through directly to the tavern.
Hey! Well, that's
one
where...
after another, people shoot out of the tree, and a few passerby are like, "What? Whoa!"
Yep,
Whoa.
it's me, Colt Sebastian Taylor. Glad to be back.
In comes the tallest tiefling, and you're like, "Whoa." All right, you guys all managed to get through on your first run. About 6 seconds. You guys can all file out that way.
I take it the paper bird I sent a scant 5 hours ago hasn't arrived yet.
Nope.
And it'll probably be here, what, like a week?
Something like that.
All right. Well, I'll just write another one quick in the bar. That's fine. That's
Please
fine.
disregard the next note
Yeah.
you will receive.
Yeah. P.S. That's right. So we're going to the dragon place.
The Dancing Dragon
Dancing
Dragon. is the nicest tavern
All
that
right.
you guys have access to there.
Yeah, Val's already in there. Already got a drink.
Okay. Colt, Colt's gonna find the bartender and get us some rooms. Let's see here. Hello, hello, once again.
There is a just small statured Harangon, just like wearing a nice sort of button up and a blazer, and kind of nods, like hops up on a stool. How many?
Oh, how many? Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 of us, and I don't know who needs how many rooms here. So,
Oh my. Let's. Oh dear.
well, how many rooms do you
Terribly
have?
inconvenient.
How many rooms do you have?
Beds are the important thing, to be fair.
Yeah.
We do have the bunkhouse, and everyone sort of beds are all together. There's common space for everyone. It's large enough, but the privacy is not really going to be the thing.
Oh, that's all that you have available.
But I suppose I could dig further, but hey, if you want to save costs and keep everyone all together.
Yeah.
And it's not like we made a reservation.
True. All right. Well, I guess just some
Have a nice sleep over.
meow snores. Just saying.
Also, he just reunited with his wife he thought was dead.
I will
for
not
a
be
long
sleeping
time.
tonight.
We should-
Oh,
Oh,
that's
my
right.
goodness.
We're gonna need. All right, that's right. Sorry, we
He
there.
needs a room.
We need a
Yeah.
room with
One
triple
private
pane
room.
windows. Do you have like a honeymoon suite here?
I do.
All right, let's go one honeymoon suite for. We'll write this down so I get to keep track of this. For
Meow and wife.
Meow and
Anna.
not dead wife. I will need a room for myself, Val, and Amatrine. So the room for 3. Matthew and Elian will also need a honeymoon suite
Why would we need a honeymoon suite?
for sex.
Yeah. They
Is-
don't need a honeymoon suite.
No.
Oh, no?
They don't need a honeymoon
No.
suite.
Oh.
Mooches.
All right,
Nah.
you two. All right,
Absolutely not.
cuddle. They can snuggle. A snuggle room.
Cuddle sweet.
Okay.
Cuddle suite.
Belmont sisters. They
They're
will.
still like the defining relationship phase. I feel like.
Okay, well that's a lot of wasted time in my opinion. Okay.
Wow.
ETR.
Let's see.
Wow.
Hey, listen. I think it's pretty clear the cut of my jib. You know how I feel about things. Radagast, would you like
There's so much
to
about others.
shack up with... let's put Radagast, Shane, and Theron in the same room. Let's-
Shane's with us? Well, that means... So who's all with us? Sorry.
That's a great question. All right, we might have more than 11.
I think I'm counting 12.
Shane, Burtrum. Burtrum came on his ship.
Burtrum
No.
has his
Yeah,
ship.
Radagast can sleep like outside in the grass. He doesn't care.
Yeah, we have 12.
Is that better than being in the same room?
Okay.
as Shane?
I need 5 rooms. Let's say each of the 5 rooms have 3 beds, just for simple sake. Do you have
Or
that?
the one that's the honeymoon suite.
Yeah. Oh, yes. 4 rooms with 3 beds and 1 honeymoon suite, please.
With the honeymoon suite, there are actually 3 choices. You could have the pirate theme. You
Oh my
could
God.
have.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Pirate theme.
You could
Okay.
have the dragon theme.
Dragon.
No,
mhm.
no.
Oh my
Definitely not
Mhm.
the dragon one.
And what's the last one?
There's sort of like an in thing nowadays with being a school of witchcraft and wizardry.
Okay, witchcraft and wizardry. Now, listen,
Oh,
Booger,
my
this is your night. Which one would you want? Which one would you be okay? And which one do you not want?
wow.
I think the dragon one's a pretty obvious no.
I think the dragon one and the
pirate one is
witchcraft one is an
pretty
obvious
obvious,
no.
yeah.
It has to be the pirate one.
Okay, he will take the witchcraft and wizard one, please.
The pirate one.
Oh no.
Perfect. And please send
All
up
right.
a not top shelf champagne, like mid shelf,
Mid-tier.
mid-tier.
The room that they'll be looking for is labeled 9 3/4.
Oh,
Oh
fantastic!
my
I love it.
god.
Question is there any sort of like costumes in there that we could send up for them to role play
Well,
with?
that's why we asked actually.
This is the happiest I've
There's
ever
a
been.
closet full of them. You just take your pick.
Super,
Oh,
super,
goodness.
super. Booger loves that sort of shit.
Oh
Okay, so for one witch and wizard
Do I see
honeymoon
the
suite,
costumes?
1 witch and wizard honeymoon suite, 2 rooms with 3 beds, and 2 rooms with 2
Kidding.
beds. How much do I owe you, good sir? Colt Sebastian Taylor of the Longshots. We're here on
This is the best
we're here on
episode.
a commercial exploration for our company.
It is going to be well, the rates for the honeymoon suite have gone up considering there's such a large party of people in town.
That's fine. Wait, why is there a large party of people in town?
That's us.
I would also like to.
Besides us.
Vel just sort of cuts in. That's us looking at you like, come on, man.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So yeah.
Yes, that would be 10 gold a night for the honeymoon suites and 1 gold a night for the others.
So 14 total per night.
Per night.
Okay, well, let's look at there.
But your meals are included.
All right,
Room
let's
service.
tell you what.
And drinks. What about drinks?
Oh, drinks, absolutely, yes. Nourishment.
Colt puts down 2 platinum coins. That is for your service. And if anything interesting comes up that you think that the long shots should know, you just send that gossip our way. So he's gonna tip him. His 14's gonna tip him up to 20.
He's just gonna like flick the coin up and like hit it with his ear and then right into his pocket. Like, all right.
And
He
everyone,
starts like thumping his foot.
everyone, be sure to thank Miow for the rooms tonight. Since I hold his money.
Meow.
Meow's
Meow.
paying, you
I'm
should get the pirate one.
pretty sure is like Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, like just dust in the wind up the stairs into the rooms, just gone.
With his wife, or did he
Wow.
leave her behind?
Oh no, he is.
Fully taking advantage of
100%
that honeymoon
with her.
suite.
Oh yes.
Is anyone else here? Is there a show here? I just hear clapping.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I know what that is.
All right. So, just in general, the theme of that room, you just got like a standard sort of bed. Looks like it could be in like almost like a dormitory. There's one portion of the room that looks like a full alchemy set of things. There's a large cauldron which sits empty. There's all kinds of different what seem to be like school uniform outfits. Yeah. There's a desk and a lectern and a chalkboard. Like, goodness.
Is there an owl?
A stuffed owl, yes.
That's sad.
The real owl may have caused some damage in the past, and they didn't want another lawsuit on their hands.
Well, shall we get drinks?
Yeah, another, please.
All right. Let's go find a big table, sit down, and drink.
Okay.
Is there any music playing?
Voice whisper in the background.
I feel like we're a big like round table.
What was that? You were coming in, Spotty?
Did anybody else see Badger there?
Yeah.
Say that
just
and
gone.
just disappear from existence in the
Yeah.
next frame.
Yep. Okay,
Oh
so
my
then I
gosh.
guess until he rematerializes, the
What?
bar
Yeah.
will keep serving drinks. Are you coming back to our reality? Oh, no. Wait, where are you?
Okay.
There you are.
Oh, his face.
Oh my god.
I wish I could see this. I can't. What's happening? Someone take a screenshot.
I'm
Oh,
trying, but
beautiful.
it's changing too quick. He keeps like zooming in and out. And, like it's just different poses over and over.
I know that I embody the
true
character of Colt Sebastian Taylor,
robot.
but I feel like he really embodies the character of Renegast.
Like, oh man, it's making me think my internet's dropping. All right. So, can you hear us?
1500 ping.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that checks out.
Alaskan bush internet.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
there music playing?
There is, and it's basically Dropkick Murphys.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I'm going to down the mug, look at Valhalla and Amatrine, say, "Hey, you two want to dance?"
Oh,
Sure.
That does not sound very convincing. Tough shit. Grab her arm. I'm gonna yank them both up, and we're gonna dance.
I retcon what I just said about it being Dropkick Murphys, and it's instead Flogging Molly. Perhaps a tune, Devil's Dance Floor.
Okay.
Good one. We'll go with that. And if that's how we'll be spending our evening,
As a
Also,
note,
Anakin has a -2 or a -1 to her dexterity, so it looks awful.
oh yeah, no. Colt has spent time with both of these ladies, has danced with them many times, so there's a routine that they generally have that does not look great, but it's a lot of fun.
all right. Anything in particular anyone wanted to get done before we move on to the next day?
Nope.
Okay.
I think in the evening when Colt, Val, and Amatrine plop down, they're all just like lay in a haphazard pile on the bed snoring. Just an adorable pile of an Earth Genasi, an Asimar, and a Tiefling lying on the bed, snoring, hiccuping, and just a delightful pile of friendship.
Champagne supernova vibes.
Basically,
I like it. All right. In the morning, minus
Did I get a
your
room?
alcohol
I got a room.
tolerances.
Yeah,
absolutely. you
you're
could.
staying
Well,
with-
actually, I think, and I quote, I could sleep on the grass. I don't
Theron.
care.
Yeah, you were staring in
Yeah,
shade.
yeah, no, same. I was just making sure I
But,
got a
yeah.
room. If I was not, I was gonna be, in the front yard.
How many levels of exhaustion does Miow have? I think is the real question here.
Well, did he sleep? Meow, did you sleep?
It has been years. Absolutely not.
Okay. So then, when it hits the 24-hour mark of you being awake, whenever you were awake 24 hours previously, you will, in fact, take 1 point of exhaustion. So,
Worth.
I'll give that to you around midday. If it gets to about midday, you'll take exhaustion.
Right on.
All right. The dancing dragon is still a little bit lively for breakfast. Seems to be a nice place to eat and hang out, as well as just kind of the center for gossip in town. So those that aren't going out on their trades of like fishing ships and things, the rest are hanging out here.
In the morning, I'm going to write a paper bird to Tyrant you know what? I'm looking at the Twitch stream and like, why can't I hear anyone? Because it's muted. I'm going to write a paper bird to Tyrant Blythe. Basically the same thing I said before. On the island, visiting once again. I believe you owe me. I believe one of us owes the other a dinner. I have a gift for you. Period. Available today. Colt Sebastian Taylor. P.S. You might get another one a week later.
All right. That's going to fly northwest over towards Keep.
So, either will have me arrested or send me a note back. Hopefully, the latter.
So, what's your guys' initial plan of action for today?
Well, if I could throw this out here, I think it would be good if I make contact with the powers to be here. The Black Hooks have a business relationship with here in their firearm trade. I think I left on pretty good terms the last time, but if the less we have to do sneaking around from the authorities, the easier time we're going to be here. So I think we should say, hey, rumor has it there could be a mind flare issue here. We've come here to help take care of it and see how far that gets us. Blythe is someone who wants to maintain control here. I don't think she wants to get all eye boogery.
Okay. Anyone else have an agenda they'd like to accomplish today?
Have we done our long rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just gonna be walking downstairs.
I don't think it may not be such a terrible idea for folks to perhaps take a stroll around town and see if there's anything weird going on.
Why not?
Meow's gonna sit with Anna and find maybe like a place to sit down and eat and go through the book that she gave him at the party and also compare notes.
Do you come down like much more well shaved and groomed, like when Ron Swanson has sex with Tammy? He comes in without a mustache and it's like completely different. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I'm Meow.
Honestly,
Yeah,
he does seem a little bit less on edge, just like ever so slightly.
After dark?
Meow hasn't been late in years. This was his moment.
It's been
dark.
literal. It's
For
been
sure.
literal years.
I don't think
It was after dark.
I don't
Literally.
think he's been laid sober in years.
That's probably also fair.
Was
Not
he
that he
sober?
remembers.
Is this
Wow.
Define sober.
Am I?
Not intoxicated.
Also,
Yeah, not intoxicated.
Well, Val's gonna browse the local shops.
Okay. Are you looking for like anything in particular? Or you just like any kind of shop you see, or more like thrift shops, or?
I want to find a cool pipe, but make it up to Meow for snitching on him. I want to buy him find a really cool looking pipe for him to smoke.
Okay.
I don't know what else I could get him, so.
down by the beach, there is a like what seems to be a stand-up stall, like a small like roadside shop that sells pipes and hemp bracelets and jewelry. Did we lose you again?
Sorry, I'm trying to find my key because I have to leave and I cannot find my keys. But I'm walking so I can still chat.
So I just wanted to see where everyone's heads were at as we close out the night there.
I'll ask Matthew if he wants, cause we're back on Midtown, right? And that's where he's originally from.
Yes.
I'll ask like if he wants to go maybe visit his old house or anything that he wants to do.
Yeah, he nods and he's like, there's probably a couple more things we could get from the library that might help.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna like sort of give a playful shake and he's like, look at us adventuring together. Kind of cool, right?
Yes, I agree.
Colt's just gonna wait in the tavern until he hears back from Blythe. He's gonna kind of look at Amadrine. Like, you want to go with Val? Stay with me? What do you want to do there, Crystal Lady?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I'm waiting to hear from the tyrannical ruler of this island for lunch and/or dinner.
I think I will go for a walk.
On your own with Val? Where you going?
Come shopping with me.
Yeah, go with Valhalla.
Come shopping with me.
Sure.
You two haven't seen each other in years.
So what are you
All right.
up to?
Sorry.
I was just like, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What have you been up to?
Oh, the usual, just adventuring with Colt, getting into trouble, getting out of trouble.
Yeah.
Playing different planes of existence. The usual.
Yeah.
How about you?
Sleeping.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lovely. Couple dreams.
Yeah, some disturbing dreams I heard.
Yes. What was the one that I had last night? I did tell you about the one where all the planets were crashing into. Yeah.
We know about that one.
I don't remember. I'll probably remember in like a second. So what exactly are you shopping for?
I want to buy a really cool pipe for Miow to smoke.
Oh,
Aw.
yes. I tried his the other day, or I guess it was yesterday.
Wow. Didn't know he shared.
It was interesting.
Yeah?
It tasted terribly,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, it's certainly worth trying at least once.
Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I'll ask him if I can have a try sometime.
Oh boy.
Do it.
On that note,
You looking for anything?
I'm not sure.
I would just like to say
Sorry.
that Miow has not touched his pipe since his wife came back into the picture.
Look at that. I don't think he's allowed
so that was
to
just
smoke,
your vibe.
guys.
So that was
Just throwing
staying
that
in
out
my
there.
Alright, well...
Go look for some nice rocks.
Yeah, let's look for some nice rocks.
Well,
I love rocks.
I mean, Vel might not be aware of that. She's only been around for less than 12 hours.
Yeah, fair, but I feel like with Ametrine we'd get sidetracked by rocks anyway.
That's true. Equally true.
I know Mold Earth to make like rocks into pretty colors, so I'm kind of on board.
Are you,
Or rock thing.
did
Yeah.
you go with them? Where-
Does he just
Have we done?
sneakily
We've done a
following
long
us?
rest, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. So you better come. It's gonna be a fun time.
We could go find like a cave. See, I'm sure these
Whoa.
see
Beam
when,
me up, Scotty.
when the waves hit usually sandstone, it erodes the weaker rock away, the weaker parts of the cave wall or the cliff away, creating caves. So when the tide goes out, we can go in.
Sounds like
We
a
can
terrible.
sail.
Awesome cave exploration.
Yes.
That sounds like a
I'm
Right.
down.
wait for everyone
Let's
So
go.
else.
we're now going to explore some caves.
Oh, come on.
All right. Both druids and our warlock are gonna be the cave explorer team. Colt will be waiting in the bar. Matt and Elian are gonna head over to Matt's old house to check out the
They can catch
library.
up.
Meow, what was it you were doing?
The wife and myself are I don't know if there's like a breakfast place where we could sit out on a like a patio area and have biscuits and look at our daughter's spell book and compare notes. That's kind of what we were gonna do.
Yeah, there's a place called Smoke on the Water, which is a smokehouse that has really great breakfast.
Of course,
Love it. Yeah, we would go there. And Meow would still not once produce his pipe the whole time.
I think we're proud of Meow.
I think we should tell his wife that he smokes weed. That'd be really funny.
No.
All right. There is one last question I must ask before we end tonight. At any point during you sitting there waiting for Blythe to either return your message or show up, are you interacting with the Stone of Golor at all?
Colt's gonna get a handkerchief, pull the stone out, put it on the table so he's not physically touching it. He's gonna sit there with his arms crossed, thinking to himself, that stone spent a lot of time with a mind flayer. He's gonna reach for it, but he's gonna put it back, wrap it back up in the cloth, and put it back in his pocket. He's not gonna do it unless he's people there watching him, because he knows how dangerous it is. That it could control him, and being controlled by an aboleth on an island possibly full of mind flayers, being the responsible one of the group, not gonna do it. So he's gonna wait until at least Val and Amatrine get back. That if he does get taken over, they're the ones who could have the ability to snap him out of it. So, no.
Okay.
I really want
Then
to,
that
but no.
is how we will pick up next week with everyone resolving these things for the day.
Woo!
Coming and colliding.
We made the Mintar.
Yay!
Awesome.
Did it. Look at us, guys.
Look at us making progress back to where we were before we reset all the events of time.
Back to Mintarn.
Back to the street.
Where we began. So
Good station.
I'm just really glad we got a long rest because I really needed that. I've spent so many spells and to speak with plants and
Yes.
command animals. Oof, that ping.
Badger, I
Right?
wish you could have seen what we saw. You were
Yeah.
literally like
How scary was it?
mid-conversation. It was
bad.
like a scene straight out of Paranormal Activity. Like you were talking,
I
and
love
then
that.
you stopped talking, and then you disappeared. It was like there wasn't even a scene transition. You were just completely
I
gone.
need to be like a wizard necromancer next time.
Oh my gosh.
Some spooky.
All right.
At this
Right.
point, like my internet, like everyone's on my internet.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
So,
share it. It was real bad. Like I can see how bad it is. Oh, it's embarrassing. Don't look.
Oh man, is there anything we enjoyed about our past couple sessions here? You guys get to enjoy going home?
Yeah.
I'm excited to explore it for the first time. I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think Mintarn was before
It
I
was.
joined you guys.
Fear mine.
Yeah, I'm excited too. 'Cause
Oh.
we doing it at
This
the same
is
time.
super fun. I'm
Yeah.
also very excited.
I love Mintarn. Jordan created a really nice atmosphere and story
Oh,
in
for
Mintarn,
sure.
in my opinion. So I
Was-
always like going back to Mintarn.
Was Mintarn the one with the lady that was like selling the meat people pies?
Nope. That was
What
a
was
town in
that?
Barovia.
Oh, that's right.
No, Mintar
Well,
was
it was
the
just-
zombie smash your carpet bridge fight.
I do like Curse of Straw is my second favorite.
I love Curse of Strahd. That was the one that we opened up with, so that was pretty. It was nice.
I would love to take everyone all the way through that because it's so not only epic, but it is very gloomy and stuff, and it's just like gloomy all the time. So
Well, once we get
It
this,
can get old.
well, once we get
Oh,
this, once we get this sorted out, we can always open up a long shot.
that is actually let's see. That coffin box right up there is my Curse of Strahd.
That's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna end this stream, so we'll see everyone next week for
Yes.
another
night.
round of long
night, stream.
shots.
Plug.
Play outro music.
Oh yes,
No,
Make
thanks.
sure to redeem that dice.
Yes, plug. I sent you a private message, so you know. Read it.
Read it.
Subscribe to our
Wow.
Patreon for the After Dark episode.
Give us
of-
money.
of
Yes, long shots.
Find
Come
us on
on.
Harry Potter.
Early
Happy
Skies.
Wizard
You
Yeah.
don't see my internet? I need an
Yeah.
investment.
Long
If
shots.
you guys want the unedited,
OnlyFans, where Miow will roleplay
Only
with
for
himself
long shots after
with a
dark.
massive
Whoa.
lovemaking night.
Whoa.
He has a newly. What?
I f-
He has a new wife now, or I
I
guess.
feel like
Wait,
Meow
wait.
would be playing like a muggle and Anna would be a witch and we would create Tom Riddle.
And
That's so
then I
common.
think it's a perfect place to end. Good night.
Yay.